The least you could do if you're in that position is not throw other people under the bus who are braver than you, you know? So whenever people come out, I add them to a little list and I say, okay, I can talk about you now. I can tell people everything I think about you, you know?
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
You wait for somebody to write about you. It's
yeah.
Like, aha. Okay. We'll get all the cobwebs out now. All the truths.
But you know, what's worse is with people like Bill Bailey, you know,
He's another one. He's seen as sort of middle ground,
sensible
intelligentsia.
But then, like he threw me under the bus in an interview, and I rang him and I said, "Why are you doing that? What do you disagree with?" And I can't remember how the conversation went. I was too angry to call him, so I shouldn't have called him at that point. But I remember I was saying, but, you know, young girls are being mutilated in gender clinics. Women are losing sports, you know. Women are losing their jobs for objecting to all this, you know. Do you not agree that this is all bad? And he goes, but why did you get into it, Graham? Why did you get into it? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? There really is an idea among these men that women are just, I don't know, it's like they're like some kind of people who live in an extra dimension and they don't really have to worry about them.
Well, I think,
and this is their wives and children.
I think the thing is we can never, from history, we can never underestimate how strong the pull of fitting in with any kind of mass delusion. We've seen, I mean, okay, we've never had, I think, a mainstream of society that hasn't at least held one incredibly silly, ridiculous, or insane belief. Or it could have been slavery. It could have been the races are different, and we should kill them all, and all that. It could have even been like the casting couch was acceptable in Hollywood. That was one belief that people held, and that was just like, that's fine. So it would be incredibly coincidental that we happen to be living in the one time that's not. So that is happening. We know that, and this is the obvious place where it is. The ridiculous, silly idea right now is the trans stuff's okay, and if you try and bring their attention to it, if you try to bring people's attention to the casting couch and the issues with that, but why even? They don't want to look at it because if people's beliefs are formed not based on a pursuit of accuracy, like we'd like to think it is, but on how we'll be perceived by others in our tribe. And these people who try to sort of make themselves look like the, you know, archetypal, sensible people, the have I got news for you people, as I call them in the UK, are very, very much, I think they're particularly likely to be bothered by like trying to fit in with a group. They wouldn't have gotten to where they were otherwise. And I know this because, I mean, I listened to Adam Buxton, and I don't listen to him now because of his episode with Robbie Williams. And I don't know if you've heard that, or if people heard that. He was not nice, Adam Buxton. He was the snarkiest I've ever seen or heard anybody on a podcast with a guest. It was so rude, and Robbie was so lovely the whole way through, just sweet and trying to sort of fit in.
Buxton was rude to Robbie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Buxton was rude.
I thought it was the other way around, right?
No, Robbie wouldn't be. He's the sweetest like guy. Buxton was rude because it was important for Adam Buxton, I felt in that moment. And if Adam Buxton's listening, he feels this wasn't it, I'm happy to have the conversation. But it felt like it was important for Buxton to show that he was cool. Yeah. And Robbie Williams is a pop star. So it was all very like, well, I used to listen to Oasis and all that back in the day, and we thought you were a bit this and that. And every time Robbie was trying to sort of plead to him the whole way through, and Buxton was rude and horrible. And I thought, you're someone who's not looking for truth here. You're looking to show people listening that you're cool. And I thought, for a man who's older than 20 or 30, that's not on. And so of course he's not going to come out and say the stuff that you're saying about gender.